David Renteria is scheduled to be put to death later on today for kidnapping 5-year-old Alexandra Flores.
5-year-old Alexandra Flores walked into this Lower Valley Walmart.
Partners at Telemundo that David Renteria has now been executed.
That's right. Renteria was given a lethal injection.
Miss you. When you home, baby. Come home, baby.
Her mischievous but sweet, innocent personality will forever echo and live in our hearts.
The execution for a convicted child murderer is back on the calendar for later this year.
Emotional farewell, Renteria's ending. In a poignant moment of closure, Alexandra Flores' family recently witnessed the ending of David Santiago Renteria, the man responsible for abducting and slaying the young woman 2 days before the 22nd anniversary of her tragic disappearance. The solemn event unfolded at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice's Huntsville unit, where Sandra Frosto and Ignacio Frosto, Alexandra's siblings, stood as representatives of their family. The haunting memory of that fateful day at an El Paso Walmart, where Alexandra was led away from her parents while Christmas shopping, has lingered for over 2 decades. The emotional weight of the loss was palpable as Sandra Frosto addressed her late sister after Renteria's ending, expressing both the pain of the past and the sense of closure for the family. Frosto conveyed to the babysitter that they were merely 2 days away from the anniversary, emphasizing the bittersweet timing of the conclusion coinciding with the painful anniversary.
David Renteria is scheduled to be put to death later on today for kidnapping 5-year-old Alexandra Flores.
Renteria was sentenced to death in 2003 for the murder of 5-year-old Alexandra Flores in 2001.
Partners at Telemundo that David Renteria has now been executed.
That's right. Renteria was given a lethal injection.
The group telling KTSM that they believe the death penalty is, quote, broken, political.
She was kidnapped from a Lower Valley Walmart and her body was found partially burned in a parking structure.
You were robbed of what would have been a beautiful life.
He reflected on the events of 22 years ago when the sister was deprived of the prospect of the beautiful life at the age of 27. Standing there in the present moment, he expressed the sentiment that now she can finally rest in peace. The ending marked the end of a prolonged legal process that sought justice for Alexandra and closure for her grieving family. The siblings held up a poster adorned with pictures of their sister during a news conference, a visual tribute to the young woman whose life was cut short in 2001. As the family navigated the intricate web of emotions tied to the ending, they reflected on Alexandra's vibrant personality, her contagious laugh, perfect smile, and mischievous yet sweet innocence. These traits, forever etched in their hearts, served as a testament to the beautiful life that was tragically cut short. Renteria's ending brought mixed emotions to the family, as it signaled the culmination of a painful chapter but also stirred memories of the abduction that haunted them for years. The gravity of the loss was acknowledged by Frosto, who eloquently highlighted her sister's enduring impact on their lives. Your contagious laugh, your perfect smile, and your mischievous but sweet, innocent personality will forever echo and live in our hearts. The ending served as a stark reminder of the complex emotions surrounding the demise penalty and its role in the pursuit of justice. For the Frosto family, it was a means of holding the perpetrator accountable for the heinous crime committed against their sister, providing a semblance of justice and closure. As the family grapples with the aftermath of Renteria's ending, they embark on a journey of healing, cherishing the memories of Alexandra while attempting to reconcile with the pain of her untimely departure. The anniversary of her abduction, forever marked by the somber occasion of her killer's ending, serves as a poignant reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of profound tragedy.
5-year-old Alexandra Flores walked into this Lower Valley Walmart. The execution for a convicted child murderer is back on the calendar for later this year.
This coalition against the death penalty hosting a protest outside of the county courthouse in downtown El Paso.
Texas Court of Criminal Appeals overturns 2 orders by a district judge here in El Paso.
Renteria is scheduled to be put to death tomorrow for kidnapping 5-year-old Alexandra Flores from a Lower Valley Walmart.
Emotional closure. Justice prevails. In a deeply emotional moment immediately following the ending of David Santiago Renteria, the man who abducted and slayed their sister Alexandra Flores in 2001. Sandra Frosto and Ignacio Frosto, Alexandra's siblings, held a news conference at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice's Huntsville unit. Through tears and heartfelt expressions, they shared their thoughts on the long-awaited justice for their sister and the healing that could now begin. The siblings, holding up a poignant collage of Alexandra's photos, emphasized the importance of remembering her in the happy moments. Ignacio Frosto emotionally pointed to the images, saying, "This is who my baby sister was right here. I want to emphasize that. I want to recognize her, not forget about her." The visual tribute served as a powerful reminder of the vibrant life that was cut short, capturing the essence of Alexandra's personality and the cherished memories they held dear. Speaking directly to their grieving mother, the Frosto siblings acknowledged the 22-year journey they had endured and the significance of reaching this point of closure. Ignacio Frosto's words conveyed a sense of relief and the beginning of a healing process. "Mom, it took 22 years, but the time came, and it is done now. We finally can truly begin to heal, truly heal after 22 years of wondering what was going to happen." The ending marked the end of a protracted and complex legal process associated with the demise penalty in Texas. The Frosto family, having waited more than 2 decades for justice, could now navigate the challenging path of healing without the looming uncertainties that accompany ongoing legal proceedings.
The family of Alexandra Flores was in Huntsville last night to witness the execution of David Renteria.
A little girl was taken from her family while shopping at the Walmart in El Paso's Lower Valley, and she was found dead the next day.
The time came.
The murder of Alexandra Flores in 2001 was traumatic for her family and the community.
We finally can truly begin to heal, truly heal.
This week, the man who killed her will be executed. David Renteria has been on death row in Huntsville, Texas.
Her mischievous but sweet, innocent personality will forever echo and live in our hearts.
Sandra Frosto reflected on the closure that the ending brought, emphasizing the finality of the moment. "We can put an end to this chapter and rest assured that there's no more appeal process. There's no what if. What if he might get out? Might another family go through this if he does get out? But there's no more of that." The sentiment echoed a collective sigh of relief for the family, as they could finally move beyond the haunting what-ifs and uncertainties that had shadowed them for over 2 decades. The ending offered closure, not just for the Frosto family, but also for the community affected by the heinous crime committed in 2001. As the family grapples with the complex emotions that accompany the end of this painful chapter, they find solace in the acknowledgement that justice has been served. The memory of Alexandra Flores lives on the hearts of her siblings, who, through tears and tributes, honor her and begin the process of healing after enduring justice served. The recent ending of David Santiago Renteria has brought a sense of closure to the family of Alexandra Flores, a 5-year-old girl who was abducted, slayed, and set on fire nearly 22 years ago in El Paso, Texas. The El Paso District Attorney Bill Hicks, who accompanied Alexandra's family during the ending, noted that the family's emotional journey and expressed relief that they can now begin the healing process. On November 18, 2001, Alexandra was abducted from an El Paso Lower Valley Walmart while Christmas shopping with her parents. The crime left her family devastated, with a 2-decade-long quest for justice finally reaching its conclusion with Renteria's ending. The young girl's body was discovered the following morning, naked and partially burned in a carport near downtown El Paso. The autopsy revealed she had been strangled to demise before being set ablaze, with no signs of physical attack. The ending of Renteria served as a form of closure for Alexandra's family, ending a lengthy and complicated legal process. Hicks emphasized the emotional toll the family endured throughout the ending and acknowledged the tremendous relief they felt afterward. The finality of the ending has allowed the family to begin the healing process, providing a sense of ease and closure that had been absent for over 2 decades. Renteria, who admitted to abducting Alexandra but maintained his innocence regarding her slaying, used his final statement to express remorse and ask for forgiveness. His claim that Barrio Azteca gang members forced him to kidnap Alexandra, shifting blame away from himself, remained part of his narrative until the end. However, during the ending, he sang a religious hymn, expressing love to his family and seeking forgiveness for his actions. While Alexandra's family society and the community support for the demise penalty in this case. The emotional impact of the ending extended beyond the family and legal circles. Renteria's sister, Cecilia Esparza, attended the ending and was visibly distraught as she witnessed her brother's final moments. Renteria's acknowledgement and declaration of love to his family, combined with a plea for forgiveness and expressions of newfound faith during the ending, revealed a complex and emotional farewell.
And back here in El Paso, there's a group of people who say that executions are simply not the answer.
Siblings say the what-ifs were always their biggest fear. They also thanked all law enforcement personnel.
That he is set to receive a lethal injection Thursday evening, and I will be one of only a few people to witness the execution.
Might another family go through this if he does get out? There's no more of that.
Miss you. When you home, baby. Come home, baby.
The ending, while providing a form of justice, also emphasized the challenges and controversies surrounding the demise penalty. Renteria's refusal to confess to Alexandra's slaying in his final words added another layer to the already intricate narrative. As the family begins to absorb the finality of Renteria's ending, the healing process can commence, offering them a chance to move forward after more than 2 decades of pain and uncertainty. Despite the closure, the ending also prompts reflection on the broader implications of the demise penalty and the emotional toll it takes on all those involved. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.